Okay, hey guys, it's Rihanna, and I'm sorry if you can't really see my face because I'm outside because it's way too hot to be inside, so I came outside, if that makes sense. No, it does not. Anyway, so today I want to talk about, kind of vlog, I guess, about actually a lot of things I've been thinking about lately. And also this whole thing started yesterday when my friend sent me a song. And am I frozen? Hello? Okay. I was frozen, sorry. Anyway, so she sent me a song and she told me to go look at it. So I went to the link and it was You're Not Innocent by Cody K. And first I was like, are you saying I'm not an innocent girl? Come on, I'm the prettiest girl you know. And she's like, no, just listen. So I listened and it just like blew me away. Like I couldn't even yeah, it was just like that amazing. Anyway, so I listened to that and it just blew me away. So then I just started thinking about different stuff. And before I tell you what I was thinking about, let me just explain the song real fast. It's about a girl who commits suicide and this other girl. So like Cody's saying, well, now you know what happens when you push people too far, when you sit there and call them names, bully them, you know what happens, so maybe you won't do it anymore. It's one of the songs, so it was really powerful to me, and it's kind of mean a lot to me because I've been the bullied part, and I did bully before, but so I was thinking about it because, yeah, I've been bullied, and I've been a bully. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was really mean to people growing up, and I'm still kind of mean to a lot of people, but that's just because not an excuse. I was bullied. So a lot of people say bullies are just people who've been bullied and just don't care anymore what people think. But that's not an excuse. So I have no excuse to be a bully. Just it's one of those things that in today's society, if you see something different, you're gonna automatically be like, oh well, you're different, so you might not be cool. You not be the kind of person I hang out with, and that's totally what I mean. One of my bestest friends is like this emo goth girl, and I am. She has a thing. It's called emo in the prep, where she was the emo girl, and I was a preppy princess, and it was kind of like Beauty and the Beast, but friendship style. And so it's just that mine and her friendship pretty much proves don't judge a book by its cover. So that's a little bit something I've been thinking about because I'm friends with people who are necessarily what kind of people. They don't look like the kind of people I would hang out with, but they're like just to prove that they're really cool, and there might be bees attacking me, so I might freak out. Well, anyway, so another thing I've been thinking about is my senior project, because next week I start school, in my last video said, and I'm a senior, and to be able to graduate in Rocket stage, you have to complete a senior project and get, I forgot, I think it's like an 85 or higher on it. And I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do my senior project on, and I kept on coming back to suicide prevention. And the reason, and I was like, okay, how am I going to do suicide prevention, right? And so I was thinking, like, well, I want to hold, I guess I could team up with a suicide prevention center in Idaho. I'm like, okay, I could do that. And I'm like, well, I want to do more. And like, well, I could do a dinner, have like a dinner, like spaghetti feed, and like all the proceeds from there go to the center I team up with. But then I'm like, but I want to do more. So after I listened to that song, I text one of my friends. I'm like, hey, if I do a short movie on suicide prevention, do you think it'll be okay? Like, would good? Do you think people will watch it? And she was just like, yeah, and she's like, can I be in it? And so for it, I think I'm gonna write, okay, so this is it. I'm gonna team up as a suicide prevention center in Idaho, then I'm gonna write a short movie, a short film, it's called short film, not short movie. I'm gonna write and direct it. Car, oh, it's my driver's license, haha. Anyways, yeah, and direct one. And it's gonna be about a kid committing suicide. I don't know, it might be about a girl who's getting pushed over the edge and commits suicide. It could be a boy, or it could be like both, like a girl getting pushed over the edge, commit suicide, and then like the boy falls into deep depression after, because like he really likes her and he realized that he could have done something, so kind of like that. And then I just thought, I'm like, I'm gonna start a movement. I am kind of already been tried to get started, and I think some people do it, but I want to take it next level. And what I mean by, sorry, I have to put this down in my chair. I'm thinking. So what I did, I just drew a simple sign. It was like a little semicolon. And what is my computer doing? Sorry, my computer's really old. It's like a little notebook, one of the first notebooks. Okay. Well, yeah, so I just made a cute little sign that says my story has just begun. It has a semicolon because authors use semicolon. I forgot. So I'm gonna explain it. Anyways, so I did this cute little sign. It's not cute, and it has a semicolon, and like I colored and put my over here. My story has just begun around the semicolon. And just saying pretty much that my life has just started, so why end it. And like the reason why I can say that is because like yes, and so yeah, and so I want to just do that, and I want to get a whole bunch of people to do it and like take pictures and like put it online. I think I'm gonna make a website and just dedicate my whole thing to suicide prevention, my whole existence to trying to help people become happy and anti-depressed, and just show them that life isn't as bad as they think. I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs, and like and you just have to figure out which way you want to go on the path of life, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense in my head. And another thing is that, and the talk about today was, my friend also told me, because I told her a really dark secret, and she's like, I would never expect that from you. She's like, you're too happy, you smile all the time, and like, I thought, I'm like, just thinking in my head, wait, just because I smile doesn't mean I'm actually not in pain, not depressed, and stuff like that. And so she's like, well, true, but you're just too happy to be depressed, or to feel as if you're not belonging in this earth. I was thinking about what my other friend said to my other friend, and they're like my two best friends. And I was thinking my other friend kind of is super depressed, and she's actually on antidepressants. And well, my other friend's like, you know, I realize that you use your smile to cover your sadness. And I'm thinking that's true for a lot of people. A lot of people are trying so hard to prove to other people that nothing is wrong with them, and that they're not sad about anything. But in reality, they're actually pretty sad, and they just use a smile to cover up, and like gets to the point that it becomes a constant in their life where they sit there, taking my glasses off, when they sit there and lie about how they feel, and it just makes me sad that it's like that. And so I want to help those people too, the ones who have to lie to get by, kind of random lie to get by. And I want to prove that they don't have to do that. They could get help. Just because people say they're not depressed doesn't mean they aren't. And why are you outside? Because I can be. What? Go away. Why are you outside? Because it's nice outside, and I don't want to be in YouTube video. Yes. This is a very serious video. It does with my senior project. Do you want to say that you're not suicidal? I'm not suicidal. Okay. I'm severely depressed. Oh, you guys want to meet my brother? The doctor says he's very severely depressed, even though he is absolutely not. And he just walked inside. Skipping. Yesterday I put a sports bra on him. It's actually pretty funny. But anyway, so that was my brother. Sorry about that. He wanted to see what I'm doing. Didn't believe I could make YouTube videos and actually make them good. So anyways, back to the very serious question I'm having here. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Just stop. Where was I before my brother? Oh yeah, so I just want to help everybody, and I hope that I could get people to like make a sign like this. It doesn't have to exactly be like it, just I want the words on it and the little semicolon, and get them to like email me a picture so I can put it on like a website of people going like, oh yeah, and just like, also if you're not depressed or anything, I'm pretty sure you know someone who is, or at least know someone who knows someone, just show your support and help suicide prevention. And at the bottom, the little description thingy, so down there, I'm gonna link the National Self-Harm number, which I will actually read off right now if I can find it. Sure. Harm hotline. So the self-harm hotline is 1-800-273-8455. So that is 1-800-273-8455, and that's the self-harm hotline. And it's toll free, and it's also help with suicidal thoughts. And like if you feel like you need to talk to someone about stuff, you could call them, or if you really want to, you could email me at sagegirl21@gmail.com. And I tried to answer you back. I suck at replying to people, but if you really need to talk and like you don't want to use the phone, you can always email me, and I could help you that way. And I got told by so many people that I helped save their lives because I just was there for them. Like one of my friends actually a month ago was considering suicide as a way out of life, out of all the problems, and I even told him like suicide is just a temporary is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I just explained to her, and I gave her the toll-free hotline number, and I gave her Spam Idaho number, who they are. They're the local suicide prevention in Idaho, which I don't know in other states, but I know that Spam Idaho's number. So if anybody from Idaho reads this, I have that number. And they help. It's actually pretty cool. And my brother's coming back out. No, my other brother's coming out. Who is that? Who is it?
Small.
Hey, Mom. Hey. Yes. Yes. I even, I touched it. And it was gross. Like, it was a rag, but it was still gross. I want to get rubber gloves. I want to get rubber gloves. Yes. Yes. No, because it's not on my chore. Zachary hasn't got off the game. Okay. Alright. Love you too. Bye. And that was my mom. Sorry about that. Your phone's beeping at me. Anyways, I have Spam Idaho's number, and they help too. So if there's anybody in Idaho who watches it, I will put that number in the little down there. I call it heck. Down there. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, and I'm also gonna list the national toll-free self-help hotline, and it's 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's always helping. And you're always talking to the live person. And again, if you don't want to talk on the phone, I'll put my email down there, so you could email me if you have any problems. And I do help out. I got told by so many people that I helped them out, and they wouldn't be here today if I didn't sit there and just talk to them. And it's not like the whole entire, I don't push it down there. You shouldn't kill yourself, suicide, and all that. I just listen to your problem, and then I talk to you about it, and then I try to find an alternative solution, and then alternative way to do it. And then I do say God helps you. If you really, really need help, pray to him, and he will help you. He helped me, and I went through the same thing. I even went to the part where I tried it, and and I was praying, and I prayed right after I took the pills, and I prayed, I'm like, help me, and I told and he gave me the strength to tell my parents, and I told my mom, and then we got to the hospital on time. And it was waking me that life is not as sucky, right, as I think. Okay, life is pretty sucky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anybody to go through anything bad. I don't want anything to happen to anybody out there, even people I don't know. Like, I was on this one website, the chat website, where you can chat with random people, and this kid just talked to me, and he's like, I have a gun in my hand, and he was just telling me how sucky his life is, and he's like, and I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I sat and I freaked out, and then, I tried to talk to him. An hour later, I couldn't get him to reply back to me, and then, I found out that, then I went back and I went on the internet to find out what happened, and I found out that he died, and, I was gonna call, because, you call the cops, too, if you can't call 911, because I heard that you call 911 to help it, and I was gonna call 911 to see and tell them, but I didn't, and I just was freaking out, because I didn't know what to do, and like I was in tears, and I posted on Facebook crying, like I was crying, like called my boyfriend at the time, and I broke up with him the next day because of how thoughtless he was. Because I called him, and I was crying, and he was like, "Who cares? You don't even know the person." He's like, "You probably deserved to die, anyways." And like, it's just no one deserves to die. Okay, it's a lie, unless like Hitler did, but like no one who hasn't done anything wrong, like super bad wrong, doesn't deserve to die. And just it really woke me that a lot of people nowadays just don't care, and I really hope that other people out there do care, and I hope that people actually do watch this video. I'm gonna and listen, and sorry for the interruptions. Just I suck at making videos during the day because I am probably the most popular person when I look like crap. And I just wanted to let y'all know that if you ever need help, I'm here. And that's what I'm going to try to do my YouTube on, is just helping people be happy. I'm going to do random crazy things, not like, you know, Shane Dawson or any of those, because I suck at animation. And I'm not as hot as, like, you know, Shane Dawson, and Dan's not on fire as Smosh. I'm not as good looking as Denim Marbles or any of them. I'm gonna just sit here, talk, and tell you about my craziest things, and try, hopefully, to help you guys out with anything you need help with. And like, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll answer anything. I'm not shy. Anything appropriate. I should add nothing perverted. Like, if you ask me a perverted question, I'll probably be like, no. And another thing, if you are bullied, talk to me too, and I can help you with that, because I've been through almost every single thing when it comes to life so far. In my short 17 years, I already have horrible life story. I could, like, my friend told me I should write like a autobiography about my life, and it will become a bestseller, because like I had a bad life. Not bad, it's actually a pretty good life. It's just like I've been through a whole bunch of stuff, and she told me that I would probably have the best life story and out there. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. And so yeah, and I'm gonna list those numbers and my email down the line, and I'm gonna make a website dedicated to just, you know, loving life and talking about how story isn't over. I'm gonna make a website, because you can do it for free, and it's just gonna be about that. And I hope you guys found this video at least somewhat helpful. Probably didn't, because I have so many distractions in my small hometown. And just hopefully you guys subscribe and like, because there's gonna be so much more. It's gonna be so much more helpful more and more I get into YouTube, and I promise you won't regret subscribing to me and liking this video, and just like, you won't regret it, like, if you ask for help either and calling them. And if you also could call the self-help hotline if you suspect someone is suicidal or hurting themselves. You could call them, and they help with that, help you what you do. And like, the top thing you could do is, if someone tells you, actually no, I'm gonna make a separate video on that, on things to do if someone tells you they're going to kill themselves, or like, you know, being in an abusive relationship. So anyway, so I gotta go order my brothers to do the chores, and have to make sure my chore is spotless, and then I'm gonna go sit in my room and probably go on Tumblr or something. No, Pinterest. I'm into Pinterest a lot right now, or Wattpad. But I'm gonna go and upload this video, make sure everything sounds right, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys, you know, I hope that you all don't kill yourselves tonight or today. Just stay alive long enough to see what tomorrow is gonna bring. Like, if today is crappy, tomorrow might be better, and the only way you're gonna know tomorrow is gonna be better is if you survive till tomorrow. So, hope you guys love you. So, everybody, just remember, you're all beautiful, and your story has just begun. No matter where you are, it's not close to the end. And you could always change your story, because you are the writer of your own life. And I gotta go. Say that a lot now. So anyways, I love you guys, so please remember, you're beautiful, strong, and awesome and don't deserve to die. No one does. No one deserves to die. No one deserves to kill themselves because they all mean so much to someone. And if you ever need help, just call those numbers, email me, or pray. So I love you guys. Mwah.